Good morning. I think. Yep, we're on. Good morning. It's Thursday, July 20th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Qigong. We have the foundation sets this morning, sets 1 through 9. We're going to pay attention to the last several sets. We'll start with push, turning palm, and holding the ball. I'm not sure if we're going to do hand strum loop. Maybe. We'll see. The focus this month is on shin, heart. This is partly what we think about as the heart-mind. It's closer to the sense of it's not the emotional heart. It's closer to the sense of a combination of spirit and focus, I guess is a good way to say it. So in sports, we might look at a game that's being played and we can see all the players are doing what they're doing. And there's these couple, 3 players, they're really playing with heart. Their heart's in the game. They're ready to, they want to win. They're working with the team, right? They're playing with heart. There's playing with spirit. It's a lively game. Right? That's shin. Heart is that sense of what we really want. What's inside. That how am I taking what I'm learning, bringing it into and making it part of who I am, and how does that expression of who I am look to the outside world? Do I think about how can I help someone? How can I solve a problem? Of course. How can I make things better? Well, yeah. Those kinds of, or how can I destroy this person? How can I ruin this person's life? How can I, right? And no, don't do that. Don't. Just don't. That idea of improving, the idea of learning more and understanding more so that we can be more empathetic, that we can recognize what we don't know, right? So, and that's something that I am going to pay attention to for a second, because it appears repeatedly in Qigong practice. That idea that it's okay to not know, that I don't know something, right? As we're learning. The idea is to move from I don't know to I know something, right? The imposition of whatever I already know on whatever I'm trying to learn is something that we do. It's something that we need to work on to not do. And this sense of shin, heart, and how we define that is something that we need to open up that concept a little bit and pay more attention to the idea of empathetic involvement and understanding of where, and I'm going back to the 60s now, where am I coming from? Okay, where are you coming from, man? Where you come from? That, what is your perspective? Where are you coming from? What's your perspective? What's your view of the world? Why are you saying what you're saying? Right? Where you come from. That sense of where are you coming from? What is your perception? What is your understanding of practice? What can you do in practice? And how much of what you can do is supported by or limited by your understanding of what we're doing. We're going to get started. So this idea of shin, heart, in teaching, okay? My heart is in teaching. There is part of me that is a teacher. It's just who I am. That understanding, right? I know this, okay? I know this. Working with that to try to cultivate that so that if I'm going to teach, I might have something to teach, right? Bend the knees, right? That sense of, I'm many other things besides just, I'm not only a teacher. I'm also a writer, I'm also an inventor, I'm also a developer, I'm also a gardener, I do quite a few things. That understanding, that's where my heart is. That's what I want to do. I do. That's what I want to do. How do you find that? Consider what you like. Consider what's productive. Not destructive, what's productive. And then consider the kinds of things that you enjoy doing. Not just like, enjoy. The kinds of things, not the particular task, the kinds of things. Pay attention to that. Maybe a couple of weeks, couple of months. It's not an instant, it's not one of those instant, I can answer this tomorrow kind of questions. Pay attention to it. Listen to what you tell yourself. And then, little by little, you'll come to that sense of, whoa, these are the things that I like. How can you cultivate that? That's what's in your heart. These are the things that you like. That's what's in your heart, right? You don't want to cultivate the things that are ugly. You want to cultivate the things that you like, that you want to retain, right? That is this other junk. Get rid of that. Keep the good things. Understand the things you don't want so that you can neutralize them, so you can counter them. Feet back, shoulder width apart. Bend the knees. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Open the back. Hand circle the front. Back around to both sides. Up along the center line. Reach up. Out over the legs. Roll up. And again. As you stretch out, pull in and up through the center. Elbows drop down, wrists, hands return to your sides. This basic stretch, I've said this many times, this basic stretch does so many things if we're paying attention to actually doing the stretch. So bending the knees, reaching out over the legs, keeping the shoulders down, right? Working through the whole body to do the circle is one of the most excellent warm-ups that I've worked with. And I've worked with quite a few, actually. All right, we have push, with the idea that, again, this idea of shin and the things that I want to cultivate. So as I breathe out, I want, this, we can change this changes, right? Today, this is what we're doing. As I push out, I want that sense of not only pushing, but reaching, so that my emphasis is on pulling in, not pushing out. I could change that. I could say, okay, all of the negative things I want to push out, really, and I want to pull in the good things. Today, no focus on the negative things. Don't pay attention to that. This is the breath only, and extend forward. So that extension as you reach out, as you push, that's more an effort to reach for something to bring in. So we're not focused on the past and getting rid of whatever. We're focused on the future and what we want to bring in. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Straighten the neck spine. Open the gates in the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Shift. And breathe out. Extend. Breathe in. Pull in. And center. And breathe in. And breathe out. Shift. Extend. Pull in. And center. Stay centered. Open the back, relax the shoulders, sink into the heel, pull in to the middle Tian. Stay centered. Breathe, sink, pull up, extend, pull in, center. Shift, reach, pull in, center. Sink into the left heel, extend, sink into the left heel again, pull in, center. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. from the back. Pay attention to the small heavenly circle. Two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, shift. Center. Shift. Center. Breathe in. Hands down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Stay there, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so we're going to do, actually we're just going to do one more this morning. Alright, and that is turning palm. And I'm going to use the same approach to turning palm as we just did with push. So the emphasis is here. As we pull in, that bring in to the center and focus focus on center line along the front. We're paying attention to this area right in here, right? Middle Tantian to lower Tantian. This, both of them. Okay, so as this comes up, lower hand, lower Tantian, upper hand, middle Tantian. Same idea, same connection as we extend. And again, this idea this morning that this is more of an extension to pull in. The particular emphasis that I'm using this morning is intended to focus on pull and not on push out. Okay, so paying attention, pull. That difference, it's both are there. It's not that one or the other is absent. This morning, we're paying attention to pull. Feet about shoulder width apart. Smile. Open the arms and breathe in. And breathe out. Shift on the toe. Extend. Pull in. And center. Stay centered. Shift. Extend. Pull in. And center. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Open the back. Pay attention in the center, in the small of the back. Pay attention to the lower dantian. Pay attention to the hip on the opposite side. Pay attention to the right hip and the right heel. Center. Pay attention to the left hip and the left heel. Relax through the body. Extend the arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Open the back. Keep the shoulders down. As you extend and as you pull in, keep the arms well placed and open. Keep the elbows in. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Open the back. Pull up through the crown of the head. Pay attention to your center. That center line and the lower dantian and the middle dantian. And don't forget the upper dantian either. Breathe. Pay attention to your knees, too. Don't forget about them. They need to be involved. Two more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Center. Last time. Shift to the right, turn to the left. Center. Shift to the left, turn to the right. Breathe in. Hands down on both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. All right, I'm going to stop here for today. This type of focused practice, as well as paying attention to shin, what do you carry with you? What kinds of things do you keep? What kinds of things do you want to have in your life? It's not this object, right? It's, I'd like to have fun family holidays. That way, I'd like that to be part of my life. Yeah, probably not going to happen, right? It is something I'd like. I'd like to have a nice bookshelf with books that I enjoy. Well, I got a couple of those, right? Understanding that's what you like, those are the kinds of things that you want to keep. I can have a I have a toolbox. Actually do have a toolbox, and I want to keep everything in that toolbox. Literally, I got a Milwaukee tool saw. It's nice. That sense of what do you want to keep? What do you value? Well, I value my tools because I can do things with them. Same as I value a bag of flour. I can make a lot of things with a bag of flour and a little bit of salt. And alright, that right? What do you value? I value being a maker of things. You give me materials, I can make stuff. I can't. Give me a blank piece of paper, I can create an entire world. I did. I got a book out. That sense of what do you like? Why do you like it? Yeah, it's only for you, right? Why do you like it? How can you cultivate that sense of what you like about what you're doing? How do you cultivate that? That is part of your practice. It should be part of your practice. It needs to be part of your practice. Because that's what we use. That's what we use to sustain what we're doing. If we don't have that heart, if we don't bring that sense of, I like this, I want to keep doing it, you're not going to have any practice. You practice for a while and then it'll go. Right? Finding what you like about practice so that you can keep going. That is one of the fundamental things that we need to do. So, learning the basics for the movements, understanding fundamentals for Chinese traditional medicine, traditional TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, understanding the fundamentals for breathing and the physical apparatus and how the body works and what we can do and what's natural and possible for the human body. And then there's more. This idea of Shin, of spirit, of what we bring to our practice. That's what gives us more. Understanding that we should pay attention to that. Understanding that, yeah, it's not the same as whatever system, whatever there's several things. It's not the same. I'm gonna put it that way, right? The language use is not the same. The way that it's thought of is not the same. The reference is not the same. It's just not the same. That's what I enjoyed, what I still enjoy about Qigong practice and all of the things that I do. it's not the same as so many other things that are limited in the way that they're presented to the mostly physical approach. This is this movement done this way. Here's how we develop it. Here's what we do with it, right? That's the physical approach, physical body. We build those connections at the physical level. We need to. That's how we develop our skills, right? But there's more. There's more. And if we don't pay attention to what that more is, and today's lesson is about what's in your heart, what that part of that more. If we don't pay attention to that, practice will be hollow. It will just be the physical movements. There won't be a character, there won't be your character, not mine. Your character. There won't be that sense of heart, shin, of spirit, shin, and that sense that there's an animating character, jing, energy. All of those will be where? We should be paying attention to them. We should be cultivating them. That's part of the practice. We should. I'm going to stop here for today. I'll be back tomorrow with the advanced sets 10 through 18. I have two more things I'm going to talk about real quick. First, the Qigong book that we published back in the late 90s, 98, 99, I have decided and I have looked at, and it is going to be republished in the next couple of weeks. It's imminent. I have the materials ready. I need to work on putting it all together, and I've been saying it's going to happen. It's really going to happen. There is also Dragon Sword that I've been working on. We've been working on in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday class. I'm going to work on that book. I've got most of the translation for that. I'm going to add some notes. I need to look at the pictures. That's going to be coming up after the Qigong book. Both of those are part of a new effort, publishing effort that I've got going on. I've just published the first of my sci-fi stories. It's got martial arts, it's got adventure, it's got food, it's fun. Channel15radio.com. The second thing I'm going to talk about real quick is that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week I am not going to be here. I will be here Thursday and Friday for Qigong class. So for the next 2-3 weeks, 2 maybe 3, right? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I will not be here. Thursday and Friday I will be here for Qigong class. My effort for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is to finish out some of the things that I still need to finish to basically clear the decks for what's coming up next, and looks like some pretty good things could be coming up next. So I'm looking at that. I've got a couple things that I need to get, like I say, cleaned up, sorted out, and get ready. So I'm taking a little bit of time to do that, and and work on the Qigong book, so that my goal is by the time I start up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday class again, the Qigong book will have been republished. I appreciate your time this morning. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.